Yeah, my wonderful people, make on I hear waiting they happen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Once again, I want to welcome you all to the another episode of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. But before then, there is one clip I would like us to listen to. This clip expatiate more about the life of an Igbo man, the IPOB, the Biafrans, and the whole of the Southeasterners. This clip, my dear, if you listen to this clip, you will shake your head and embrace yourself and even give yourself a pass mark, because we Igbos have endured a lot in the hand of this Zoological Republic of Nigeria. But before then, make on hear this headline. This is the news we are going to take after listening to the clip. And the title of the news, or the headline of this news is Stop Using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's detention for selfish and political gains. Indigenous people of Biafra, Nigeria wants the Igbo politicians, because they have turned it to be anytime they want to trend, they will just come to the social media or come to live interview and say just like Baribe. And when they do print that one, everybody go inside. Here, Obi Agwocha, I'm not hearing about him again concerning the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after claiming that he have bring over 50 lawmakers and 180 lawmakers to supported him. How far now? Where is the political solution? Next month is September. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to court. And the injustice Binte Yako, give them this month since July, August, complete 1 month to whatever solution they want to bring to the table over the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But till now, they neither meet Tinubu nor even meet the vice or any of the presidency. So, what does that teach you? It lets you know that these people are just using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case to catch cruise. They are using the entire Igbo nation to catch cruise. They are using the freedom of the Biafrans to catch cruise. But notwithstanding, let us listen to this clip. At least from this clip, you will understand everything that I'm about to tell you, or that we are about to read in this news, that the IPOB have come out now to tell the so-called Igbo politicians to stop using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's detention as their political gains. Ngwa, make sure to listen to this clip. But first of all, remember what you need to do. You like, you share, you comment, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, because more of these videos will be coming your way. My name still remains Amande Anna Eze. Today is Nkwo Market Day, and it is Tuesday, the 13th day of August in the year of 2024. Let us go there. We hit the ground running. There's no time to tell time. Please listen to this very clip before we continue with the news of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu detention as the political gains to the Southeast governors.
Whenever the Igbos in Nigeria want to talk about Biafra, whenever they want to talk about unifying all the Igbo-speaking people all over the world, people tend to tell them, mind your 5 states. Mind your 5 states. And that makes me laugh hysterically. That begs the question and left me wondering, what do you people even think a state is? Listen, a state is a political creation, a political territorial integrity that tends to separate families from families, that tends to separate brothers from brothers. That was why Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie in Half of a Yellow Sun said, I am a Nigerian because the white man created Nigeria and gave me that identity. I am black because the white man constructed black to be as different as possible from his white. But I am Igbo before the white man came. So how can you allow what is a political creation to determine your origin? And in case you don't know, it was on the 27th of May 1967 that Yakubu Gowon created 12 states out of the old eastern region. Why did he do that? When you read There Was a Country by Chinua Achebe, you will find out that Gowon did that simply because he wanted to landlock the Igbos. He wanted to weaken the strength of the old eastern region, because he knew that the black gold, which is the crude oil, is one of the prime motivation of the Biafran secession from Nigeria. And so he wanted to crumble the Biafran strength. And because he noticed that the people that reside at the Delta area dread the core Igbo domination, and so he wanted to give them a sense of ownership, that these people are not your people, you are on your own. And they succeeded. Because today, brothers are denying brothers simply because they are not in the 5 so-called states they say where Igbos only belong. And I laugh because you are a victim of gumbo diplomacy. You are a victim of Machiavellian manipulation. You are a victim of gumbo diplomacy. And such perception is Shibolite and antediluvian. I hope you get enlightened. And when you want to talk, people want to talk about South-South. What is South-South? South-South is a political creation, something that was created out of Machiavellian manipulation, a region that was created because of negative ethnicity. South-South was created in 1990. How will you allow what was created barely 28 years to determine your origin? What a pity. Listen, when Lord Lugard came to Nigeria, he met something. He met something, and that was why he tried to amalgamate what he met in 1914, the North and the Southern Protectorate. Use your head. Let me point history to you in case you want to learn. It was on the 7th of October 1949 that Germany divided into 2. You had the East and the Western Germany. Why? The Western Germany was in alliance with the United States of America, with Britain and France, and they wanted to be a capitalist state. And the East Germany was in alliance with Soviet Union, and they became a communist state. And because of that, Germany was divided into 2, the East and the West Germany, on the 7th of October 1949. But because they are Europeans and they knew their core origin, they worked constructively towards unifying Germany, and they achieved it. On the 3rd of October 1990, the wall that devastated Germany was brought down, and Germany was unified at last. But I tell you for a fact, if Germany was to be in Africa, till date, you will still be having the East and the Western Germany, because I don't know why we have allowed the lies they told us to sink into us, hook, line, and sinker. Who did this to you? Who did this to you? Tomorrow, someone from Congo Brazzaville will say it's not related to someone from the Democratic Republic of Congo or Sudan and South Sudan. How can you want to landlock a nation with just 5 states? That is unacceptable. If you can have Yoruba-speaking people in Togo and Igbo-speaking people in Cuba, how come you cannot have Igbo people in Rivers and Igbo people in Delta? You want to tell me the Igbos in Cuba are not Igbos? So, if you accept such lie, how do you want to live with it? Stop lying to yourself. I thought you would have learned by now. Because on the 7th of October 1967, when the federal troops entered Asaba, the people of Asaba welcomed them and said, "We are not Igbos. We are one Nigeria." What happened? How did the federal government respond? They buy over 800 to 700 people. Yet, you have not learned. You cannot be welcomed where you are not welcomed. I am not a promoter of negative ethnicity. I do not indulge myself in tribalism. But I have a conscious effort to make sure that people unify with their origin, irrespective of where you are in Africa. And for those of you in West Africa, God bless you. And those in all part of Africa, God bless you. But the better and the earlier you start learning what they forced you to learn, the better for you. In 1967, your state was created. On the 27th of May 1967 by Yakubu Gowon, 12 states. All of a sudden, you said the people that were previously in your states are no longer your brothers, because of a political creation, because of a political engineering. State is not a divine creation. State is man-made. Use your head.
This guy have already let the cat out of the basket. For my brothers who are in South, when you ask them, they will tell you they know nothing about you and we are not Igbos. Some people are even ignorant to tell you that we are bearing Igbo name does not mean we are Igbos. We have the same cultural belief that not mean we are Igbos. Look at them. You have been our brothers since 1967, just 1990. They use a political creation to divide all the Igbos. Then you come out now and tell me that we are not Igbos, we are the South. Shame unto the people of the Southeast. Shame unto the people of the old Eastern region, and shame to the Zoological Republic of Nigeria in general for using the so-called state to divide brothers who are supposed to be one. My brother, you have spoken the minds of the people. In fact, the gods are wise. Anywhere you there, may the gods protect you, preserve you, and also give you more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to carry on with this task. It shall be well with you. Anyway, let us read the news that carry us come here today before we listening to this very important message. This one is the Junior People of Biafra. IPOB has warned Igbo politicians against using the detention of its leader Nnamdi Kanu for selfish political gains. Okute News report that the spokesman of the IPOB Nigeria, which is Ima Powerless, in a statement on Monday said Kanu is not languishing in the custody of the Department of State Service for Nigerian politics, but for the freedom of Biafrans and restoration of all Biafran nation. The secessionist group opined that most Southeast politicians claiming that they are working towards Kanu's release are engaging in mere rhetoric. In fact, this one they are using Kanu to catch cruise. IPOB also commended Igbos for not participating in the hashtag End Bad Government protest, certain that the federal government will have sent troops to destroy and kill many people in the southeast. You see how the protest ended simply because Igbo hands are not there. If Igbo hands are there now, by now, everybody will have been crying blood. The statement reads, the noble family and the movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, ably led by great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to warn some of the Igbo acclaimed politicians and leaders to stop using the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for their selfish political gains. The IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not languishing in the DSS solitary confinement for Nigerian politics, but for the freedom of his people and to restore the Biafran nation. IPOB commends Igbo for not participating in the so-called hunger protest in Nigeria, though Igbo are highly marginalized and ostracized politically and economically, who have built survival resilience through decades of persecution in Nigeria. If Igbo had taken part in the protest, the Fulani government who have unleashed their troops or their terrorist troops to destroy Igbo land and kill many Igbo civilians, IPOB has the interest and safety of our people at heart, even as we continue to strategize on the Biafra's freedom. We are advising the Igbo to jettison the idea of some people using the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in advancing their selfish political interests. Some of the social media talks about visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention and working for his release are just mere political rhetorics. IPOB has nothing to do with many of them until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out of the illegal detention in DSS headquarters in Abuja. Those using the suffering of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to advance their political interests should desist. Otherwise, IPOB will call you out publicly and also frustrate your political interests in the whole of the Southeast region. Now, so we go take end up here. Use this one as a what? As a early morning tea for this Tuesday morning. Until we come your way again, my name is Siliman Amandia Neze, reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to this channel because more of these videos will be coming your way. Bye for now, my people. Kemesiano.